Oh, the weather first day was so good.
Yeah, it's timing. It'll get better. It cycles, but did you get on the pole this morning when you were on it this morning?
For a little bit.
Did you feel like it was dropped to in?
I don't know. I mean, I made money this morning. I didn't make money tonight. I was sitting in my room, but I can't always be.
What's up, man? You missed me? Good to see you. How you doing? You good? Okay. I'm gonna need you to lay down, okay? No. Really?
They're bored of us.
Okay, but you gotta go lay down, okay? We'll do some yoga. You go lay down, okay?
No, can you get a spin? Can you get a spin?
It's spinning.
A high five?
It's spinning.
Wow.
Okay, fine.
Give me a high five.
Spin. High five. What? High five. Okay, good. Alright, sit down.
Go.
Sure.
He's like, we're playing.
I know, we can't play right
Come
now.
here.
Tail wagging and everything.
I know, he's excited. You sure?
What happened?
Are you on?
Yeah. Someone was there and I thought they were coming back. They ain't back yet. Oh, maybe I'm not.
No, it's like mommy's been laying in bed all day. Being super boring. I don't even think I went outside today.
No.
Nope. I cammed and then I ate and then I went to sleep and I woke up and I cammed again. What?
That's neat.
Oh.
It's on that season.
I'm ready to be part of the real world again.
Did you wash him the other day, huh?
What?
You washed him the other day?
He's still dirty.
After, I'll use that tub over there.
Okay.
Wash his ass here. Okay. Alright. I think it's time to get going here. Good evening. Whoever's out there, welcome to Yin. I forgot to warn. Hang on 1 second.
What do you do?
Oh, there we go. Someone's here. One last thing.
Hi.
Okay.
He really wants to be with you.
Yeah, no, I missed you too with you. All right, let's rock and roll. So, welcome to the Yin plus foam rolling. So we're gonna relax using this thing tonight. And we're actually gonna start on this and focus on our lower back first. So, she'll feel really good. So lay your butt down, bring your roller with you. Lift your hips up and place it underneath so you're coming into a supported bridge with the roller. So, you want it to position it where it feels like your spine, your lower back is lengthening, not compressing. So tailbone slightly tucked, upper back resting into the mat, and let the hips just hang heavy into the roller. Arms relaxed by your sides. Sit. Close your eyes there. So with your legs, just to start, keep the feet flat, the knees bent. Hey, what?
I know.
Sit down, lay down. Okay, yeah, lay down. So close the eyes. Take some deep inhales through your nose. With open mouth exhales. Full breath in. Open mouth breath out. Again, deep inhale. Open mouth exhale. Good. And just keep breathing deep, nice and smooth in through nose, out through mouth. Slowly begin to just sway your knees from side to side. Come out of here, bro.
He's like, I want to be
You missed me way
in
too
your
much.
face.
Alright,
He
go sit
missed
down.
you.
Go sit down over there. Jeez.
Slowly down.
There you go. Good boy. Sit. Alright, so just drop the knees from side to side a little bit.
He missed
Start to feel it out in your lower back.
He missed you.
Keep breathing as you do that. A few more rocks side to side. And then come back to center. Extend your legs up into the air. You may need to bring that roller a little higher so you feel like you're not going to fall off of it. Soft knees. Just point and flex the toes a few times. Loosen the ankles there. And then circle out the ankles. Go about 4 times in one direction. And then the other direction. Good. And then keep the knees soft. Let the legs gently begin to draw out wide. Let them be heavy. Make sure there's some bend to your knees. You want this to be relaxing so the legs are just heavy there. Slightly falling back towards you as they're falling out to the side. Close your eyes still. Just let gravity do the work as you breathe. Full inhales. Full exhales. If you find this to be very intense, bend the knees more. Take out some of the intensity. It might feel good to take your arms over your head and let the back of the hands rest into the ground. So while we're getting the inner thigh stretch, you really want to focus on the relaxation of your lower back as well. So just be heavy there. Breathe all the way into that lower spine. Three more breaths just like this. Good. Now we're going to circle the legs. So think out, forward, and around. Out, forward, and around. So just big, wide circles there, opening up the hips. Next time you get back up, switch direction, the other direction. Good. And then pause there. Give your knees a squeeze in towards the armpits. From there, extend your left leg straight up into the air. Both hands to the right shin, hug the right knee into the right armpit. Point the left toes. Lower your left leg halfway and hold. Pull a little tighter with the hand, squeeze in. Soften the knee. Let the legs slowly begin to float lower towards the ground until you feel the stretch come into your left hip flexor. Your foot might not need to go to the ground, but you want to have a subtle bend to the knee so you're letting the leg become heavy and just relax as you squeeze it on the right side and breathe into left hip flexor. With every exhale, let the left leg become heavier. And then slowly start to bring the left knee back in. Switch your hands to the left knee. Extend the right leg straight up to the ceiling. Pull the left knee in towards the armpit. Point the right toes and then lower the right leg halfway and hold. Pull a little tighter. Soften the knee and then lower it until it feels like it's gone far enough. And you feel the stretch come into the right hip flexor area. Deep breaths there. Right leg nice and heavy, still hugging in your left side. Is that not as tight?
Hmm?
Is that not as tight?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that leg was like way high. So just relax. If your heel does make it all the way to the ground, you can work on sliding your leg out a little further, letting it become a little bit straighter. Wait for it, there you go. You're gonna reach for it.
No, quit.
You
Just crying.
wasn't that bad. I didn't really notice it, like not the way Louis did.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So,
He's big.
big bang. Okay, slowly draw the right knee back into your chest. Hug both knees in for a moment. And then bring your knees above the hips so the shins are parallel to the ground. If you're on a shorter roller, you're going to need to shift your hips off to the right side of the roller. Then you're going to roll your legs over to the left so you're on the outside of the left hip with the knees stacked there. Adjust the spine. You might just slide your left shoulder more left. Send the right arm out and let the legs be heavy there. So if you're on the long roller, it might be supporting the outside of your left thigh. If you got the knees together and you don't feel enough stretch, you can inch your body more to the edge of the roller and it'll intensify the stretch. Only if you need it and only if the knees can be together. Drop the right knee into the left. Make your breaths as deep as you can.
Internet people are the best. They're so funny.
I should have my account back open on Monday. It was locked out because they kicked us. You can't do it in California anymore.
What?
Yeah, it's not for that company. They kicked Californians out, but they thought it was still in California. Okay, slowly draw the knees back to center. Neutralize there. If you had to shift on the roller, shift to the other side now. And then let the knees drop over to the right. So the outside of the right glute hip is on the roller. Knees stacked. You might want to slide that right shoulder a bit to the right. So you still have a straight line from your neck to your head. Or sorry, your tailbone to your neck. And then chin falls over to the right. Or left. Probably left. Breathe there to the left hip. Left obliques and the left upper IT band.
Oh, hi, bud.
3 more breaths here. And slowly come back to center. Pause there. Open your knees, butterfly in the legs. And let the feet drop towards the ground. And then lift the feet back up. So take 5 rounds like that, down and up. Notice the roller creating the stretch as the feet lower. Take a couple more. And then let the feet fall to the ground. And relax there. So again, the roller should be helping to create more length in the lower back. So make sure it's not too high. You want the tailbone sliding forward and the lower back melting towards the ground, decreasing the normal curvature of your lumbar. Breathe deep there. Shelly, if you're here, I sent you a message. Let me know that you're here if you're here. I think they missed the switch the damn camera. Okay, slowly draw the knees together. Send your legs back up. Coming into snail, so you can push off the roller. Lift the hips in the air, let the feet drop to the ground behind your head. Just let the arms relax. If the toes don't touch, you can bring hands to lower back. If it's too much, stay on a flat spine. Once the toes touch, you can let the knees bend and just drop and just relax there. Just breathe. Three more breaths here. Use your hands as brakes. Slowly roll back onto the roller. Once you go onto the roller, bring the feet down. Now we're going to work into the middle back. So walk your feet forward. Slide your entire body forward so the roller gets all the way to the base of the shoulder blades. You got to lift your chest up. So once it's at the base of the shoulder blades, basically the base of the rib cage, above the kidneys, then you're just going to fall back, take the arms overhead, just 5 times, come back up. So just open the inhale, close on the exhale. Again, in, out. 2 more, in, out. Once more, in, and out. Good, inhale, take it back. And you're gonna drop there. If it's hard to get your hands to the ground, for now, just keep your hands on your knees and let the head drop. Otherwise, the back of the hands rest into the mat, soften the shoulders. And then notice where the roller's at. You don't want it to be too low. It should be up in the middle spine, upper middle spine, so that you feel it pushing up in the middle of the back and higher than the kidneys, just above the base of your rib cage. And breathe deep there. Okay, you're there. Good, Shelly. Thanks for tuning in. Keep relaxing here. Okay, slowly bring your hands to your knees. Lift your head up. Press into your feet. Lift your hips, your butt off the ground, and then roll middle to upper. So basically, the length of your shoulder blades. Just roll there, back and forth. Keep going as you interlace your hands behind your head. Squeeze the elbows to each other. Keep rolling. Good. Pause in the middle. Open the elbows wide. So think of a side body crunch. So take an inhale first. To your left as you exhale, crunch. Left elbow towards the left hip. Inhale back to center. Other side, exhale, right elbow to right hip. Keep those elbows nice and wide. 5 rounds. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Just one more round. In, out, in, out. Good. Inhale back to center. On the exhale, lower your butt down. Curl up. Roll off. Come off the roller. Sit up nice and tall. Cross your legs. Good. So now we're going to get into the hips for a minute. Sit up nice and tall. Roller can be behind you, off the side, anywhere is fine, just out of your way. Right leg in front, so right leg comes on top.
Sorry.
We are recording. So moving into square pose. If you're tight like me and your leg is too high, try bringing that right foot in a little more. See if you can get the right knee to drop. We're going to take a little rotation first, so sit up tall, inhale. As you exhale, twist right hand, the left hand goes to right knee, right hand goes behind you, and just gently rotate. Try not to force it, keep the shoulders soft, breathe, inhale length, exhale just a little twist. Keep breathing like that, in, and out. One more breath in, full breath out. Good, release the twist. Twist all the way over to your left now. Take an inhale length. On the exhale, walk both hands out to your left. Take it as deep as you can, as far as you can, and then try to drop into the right elbow. And see if you can curl the right fingers further. Don't worry about the left, that's easy. I'm going to focus on the right arm going longer and the elbow dropping as you breathe into the right side there. Get the rotation through your torso while you're relaxing the right hip. One more breath in. Full breath out. Stay low as you walk your hands into the middle. Take a moment to adjust. Breath in. And exhale, just melt forward. Drop into it. Notice if you need more in the hips. You might need to make a better square pose, or maybe you need to go into shoelace. That's okay if you need to. Do what is right for your body so that you're getting that right outer hip and glute stretch. Just make sure your alignment is on point. So both glutes are on the ground. You're not leaning to the left. You feel centered. That sculpt video from today is already on most video.
Is what?
Already on the most video already.
Really?
Yeah.
That's great.
I guess we can do more of those.
People like those in your power flows.
They love the sculpts, man. They like the weights.
Mm.
It's not my favorite, but I don't mind it. I felt good today. Yeah, I'm more sleeping.
You did that at noon?
Yeah. I felt good afterwards. Didn't aggravate anything since. Okay, slowly make your way up. Kick your right leg out. Kick your left leg out. Shake it out for a second. Now we're gonna roll out this right hip and glute. So grab the roller again. You're gonna sit on top of the roller this time. Bring your right leg into a figure four over your left thigh. Once you have that, if you're on a short roller, again, shift your body over to your left. So you can roll into the right glute and you feel like you're stable on the roller. And then from there, just gonna wag the hips from side to side. So it's creating some friction there. Getting into the meaty part of the butt. Make sure that you're in a spot where you feel something. You can make them adjustments so that you're in a nice, tender, juicy spot. And then pause there, and then just roll forward and back. It might not be a very big movement. If you feel a nice, tender spot, then it's only about an inch back and forth, and stay on that area. Roll through it. Okay, pause. Lower down to right elbow. Roll more to the outside of the glute. And then again, shake side to side. Good, and pause there, and again, roll back and forth. Find the right area for your body. Lean into the sensation. This roller's so much easier. I'm sitting there thinking maybe we'll get this to get easier for me. Now it's the roller. This roller's not as intense.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't want this one.
I didn't need it today. Okay, pause there. Straighten the right leg down to the ground. Roll all the way to your right side. And a couple more rolls straight on the right side. When we did the twist earlier, this should be about that same spot. Just a little roll into that area. Good, and slowly make your way back up. Come off of the roller. And you're bringing the right leg under, now the left leg on top. Coming back into your square. Make your adjustments so that left knee can drop as best as possible. And then we're twisting left first, so take the right hand to the left knee. Right, left hand goes behind you, breathe in length. Exhale, rotate. And then soften as you just breathe. I'm not trying to force it too much, just focusing on strong breaths to create the space. You been staying on those ends?
What?
You staying on the ends of ends?
I did this morning, but I forgot to take it at night.
She getting to a day. Have I noticed no difference?
Yeah. I just noticed I had my shirt on inside out and I was like, I don't know.
Nobody knows what you.
I can't human at all. Hard time.
One more breath in here. Full breath out. And then come back to center. Take it all the way to your right now. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, crawl the hands out. Lean into it. Keep rotating your chest towards the right side. Try to get the left fingers further than the right if you can and drop into that left elbow. I'm so stuck on this side.
Yeah.
Okay, on your inhale, walk your hands to the middle. Center yourself, and then relax forward on the exhale. Strong breaths there. A little bit just in the picture, but barely in the picture. 3 more cycles of breath. Slowly work your way up. Kick your left leg out. And the right leg out. Shake it out. And then come back on your roller for the other side. Left ankle on top of the right thigh this time. Again, you might need to shift your body to the right if you're on a shorter roller. Lean left. And then just shimmy the hips side to side. Find a good spot in there. Work it out. Good pause. And then roll back and forth. Find a good spot. Doesn't need to be a big roll. Just where it feels right. Good. Pause there. Come down to left elbow. Roll a little more to the outside, back to the beginning, shake it. Good, pause, roll it, find your spot. Good, pause, left leg straight, roll all the way to the side, bring that right knee in front, and then just roll. Little roll in that little pocket right there. Outer glute, outer hip. Just under the hip bone, the top of the hip bone. Good, and slowly work your way back up. Sit up nice and tall, cross the legs, come off the roller, take it off to the side, and make your way back onto your hands and knees. However you want to get there is fine. And the quads are getting lots of love today because the quads need it. Bring the roller over to the right side. Actually, I'm sorry, place it right in the middle. We're going to go through both quads first. So knees are together. Rollers right at the base of the knees. Lean forward onto your elbows. And then lift the feet off the ground and just begin to roll to the top and to the bottom. Top to the bottom. Notice if any spots are worse than others. Notice if you have differences on either side. Oh, this will be awful tonight. I can already tell for me this is going to be brutal this evening. Usually 2 legs is not that bad at the same time, but once we get to 1 leg, So just getting it warmed up regularly, getting used to this sensation you're about to deal with for the next 5-7 minutes. All right, pause with the roller by the knees. Oh, sorry, we're in the middle. Come back to your knees, and then slide the roller now to the right side, so it's just on the right thigh, just above the knee. The left knee comes up. And then lift the foot up and begin to wag your foot from side to side, wag the leg side to side. Stay near that bottom portion of the quadricep. We're going to divide it into 4, so this is the bottom fourth. Go up 1/4, so you're at the second fourth. And same movement, side to side. Up 1 more quarter, you're at the third fourth. Up 1 more quarter to the top portion where it's still meaty, so make sure you're not too high, you're past the meat of it, still be in the meat of the quadricep. You're going to keep your leg going in this direction as you go from top to bottom, bottom to top. So roll back and forth while the leg is still wagging side to side. Keep the friction, add the roll. Okay, pause where you are. Keep the legs square. Just roll top to bottom. Top to bottom. Just the right quad. Right down the center of it. Top to bottom. So this should be the easier version. As we go towards the inside and outside, it might get a little more tender. 5 more passes down the center. Okay, pause wherever you are. Take the left knee a little wider, and then I want you to let your hips lean a bit left so you're more to the inside of your quad. and then just roll top to bottom, more on the inner portion of the quad. So your right toe should be pointing a little bit more to the right to get more to the inside of the quad. Okay, pause where you are. Now we're gonna roll to the outside of the quad. So just bring this left knee in a little bit. The toes now turn left and then roll. Oh, here's the battle. All the way up, all the way down. So is this the most tender for you as well?
Yeah.
Want to hurt. So if we don't spend the time here to get rid of that hurt, it's still gonna hurt. So let's get rid of it. Pause at the top, pause at the bottom portion by the knee. Okay. Lean into where you feel a nice good spot there. As you inhale, bend the knee, bend the leg back. Exhale, straighten. I need you a little more on the outside. Inhale, bend. There you go. Exhale, straighten. One more, in and out. Go up about 2 inches to that second quarter of your quad. Same thing. In, bend, pull, out, straighten. In, out. One more. In, out. Up one more quarter. In. Oh, Lord. Out. In. Out. Okay. You need to try them off of it. In.
What?
Lean into it. Out. Last one. Okay, find the top quarter. So, and then in. Oh. Out. In. Out. So you're still too much in the middle. Lean towards the outside. Roll into it. Roll towards me. Yeah. In. Out. Okay. Is it too much?
Yeah, it doesn't go up.
All right. Now we're rolling 10 times back and forth. 10 times. Outer quadricep. So it's right on the corner of the quad and the IT band here. Ooh. One more pass. Yeah, and then slowly come back up to tabletop, take the roller out of the way. Can you keep your right leg back, swing your left leg forward, coming into half saddle, sit back, try to get both butt cheeks on the ground with your right heel outside of the right glutes. If you're leaning too much over to your left, block your pillow underneath the right butt cheek. I'll get your pillow in a second. Under the left butt cheek. Sit up nice and tall, knees together, lean back.
I can use this.
No, that's too much, it's too high. This might be enough. You might need to go further to the elbows, you might need to go all the way to your shoulders. See what's right for your body. Breathe there, let the right quad stretch, relax through your right ankle. Because you're leaning, you're good. It's only small. You're not leaning left.
Yeah.
Both of those things are way too high. I'm blocking the.
Yeah. He's up.
Yeah, he stays out. He was out to use that one. If you do make it all the way down to your shoulders, maybe you want to bend the left knee, getting a little more stretch into the right quad, or you can hug the left knee to your chest, or figure four, or half lotus the left leg if your body needs. Otherwise, you're good here. Just breathe. It's my chef making dinner right now. He dropped a measuring cup, so she heard that.
Can I hear stuff from the kitchen?
We can hear it, so I'm sure they can.
Yeah.
Especially with your camera.
Oh, is this my camera?
Yeah. Can you see the light on? Okay, slowly work your way back up. When you get up, lean off to your left elbow, Kick the right leg out, shake out, however you wanna shake it out. Good. Sit up tall. Cross the legs. Actually, oh yeah, we're good. Cross the legs, roll forward. I got a good calf one for you later on. We're not gonna do it yet. We'll get to it later. We're gonna save probably the most painful one for last. Bring the roller off to your left side now. Place it to the top of the left knee, top of the bottom of the thigh. Lean onto it. Right knee goes out. Come down to your elbows. Once you're there, lift the foot. Start to swing your leg from side to side. Stay in that bottom spot right there. Then go up a quarter and keep swaying that leg. We'll go up another quarter. Keep the movement. Ooh. And then the top quarter. Keep swaying. And now keep swaying as you start to roll. All the way up, all the way down, still swaying the leg. You don't have to go fast with the roll, it can be slow. Slower is going to be more intense, which is better. And then pause and just roll top to bottom, right down the center. Okay, pause. Take the right knee a little wider. Let the hips draw a little more to the right so you're more to the inside of the quad. And then go back to rolling. Try to get the full range of motion. Top to bottom. Time goes so fast.
Does it?
Yeah.
Which one is it?
9:50.
Oh.
And then pause. Bring the right knee more in. Roll to the outer portion of the quad, so those left toes turn more to the right. And then again, roll full range of motion, top to bottom. Okay, pause near the bottom portion, outer portion of the quad. As you inhale, bend the right knee. Exhale, straighten. 2 more, in. Out. In. And out. Go up a quarter. In. Oh, yes. And out. In. Ooh. Out. 1 more. In. And out. Up 1 more quarter. 2 more to go. In. Out. Holy smokes. In. Fuck. Out. 1 more. In. And out. Last portion, up a little more. Get it in. Oh, Lord. And out. In. Out. Once more. In.
I can't do it.
and out. And then roll it 10 times. All the way. All right, slowly come off. Take it out the way. Keep the left leg back, swing the right leg forward. Sit back. Use whatever prop you need so you can sit up tall and be square. Heel just outside the glute. Knees close and then work it back. Maybe you stay on hands, maybe you go to elbows, maybe you go to your shoulders. Whatever's right for you. Yeah, that was that much better.
It's always like that. I broke this ankle like 100 years ago.
Oh, it's the ankle that keeps you stuck on that one?
I think so.
And where do you feel pressure there? You feel it in the Achilles too, or just the front of the ankle?
Yeah, just the front of the ankle.
See, I'm stuck here, but then the Achilles gets really tight. That's why I can't go on this side.
No, it's just the top, the front.
That's right.
I worked on it too. I just wrapped it and I wear like a full body suit so you can see it. Yeah, it works.
Three more breaths here. And slowly work your way up. Shift off to the right. Kick the left leg out, shake it out a little bit, circle it out. Okay, and then sit up nice and tall. Okay, now we're gonna use the roller to open up the chest here. So it's gonna go behind us. If you got long rollers like us, you're gonna sit on the front of the roller and lower all the way back. If you got a short roller, it's gonna go right in between the shoulder blades vertically. So your head can still rest on it. So for long rollers, your entire torso should be on it. Short roller, your butt's gonna be on the ground, and it's gonna be right from the base of the shoulder blades up to your head. So your head will be on it too. Reach your arms up high to the sky. Let your elbows drop out wide, and let the hands fall back. And just let the chest expand. So the roller should be centered in between the shoulder blades. You can allow your knees to drop into each other with the feet out to the sides. Breathe there. And keeping your arms either against the ground or at the same height they are. As you inhale, just extend the arms back towards the wall behind you. Stretch out through your fingers. Straighten the arms. As you exhale, hug the elbows towards the ribs, keeping the arms close to the ground. So if they're touching the ground, they stay touching the ground the whole time. So inhale, extend straight back. Keep them on the ground. Exhale, pull them in. There you go, squeeze. Two more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Again, in. And out. Good. Bring your arms back in front of you. Roll off to either side slowly. Take the roller out of the way for a moment. Finally, happy baby. Bring the knees in, kick the feet up. Grab wherever's comfortable. Gently hug the knees down. And just let the weight of the hands be the effort. So you're not even trying to pull. The hands are just resting on the feet, and that weight from the hands is helping to get gently hug the knees down as you focus on deepening your breath and flattening your entire spine to the ground. So your shoulders should be relaxed. One more there. Okay, now grab the inside of your ankles. Pull the legs out, straighten your legs. Pull them as wide as you can, as far back as you can. And then again, relax the shoulders so you're not giving effort, and just relax the back. Just letting the weight of the hands of the arms do the gentle work. Full inhales, full exhales. Relax the ankles, relax the feet. Think not about getting anywhere, think about just relaxing. Good, now slowly work the legs together, drop the knees down, grab your roller, lift your head up and place it under your neck. Try to center it so that it feels like it's just cradling your head, your neck. Head hangs heavy into it, soften the shoulders, and then gently let the head begin to just rock from side to side. Go slow with it, feel it out. If your roller has nubs on it, utilize those nubs. Maybe you pause for a moment or two in a certain spot where you feel it's tight. Now pause in the center. Take the roller a little higher on the neck. And then again, begin to rock side to side. If you moved it and it feels like you lost all the sensation, all the pressure of it, then readjust. A lot of the practice on the roller is you feeling it out for yourself and for your body. Good. Pause. Try one last spot as low as you can, so it's just above the first bone of your neck. And then again, rock it out. Good. Pause in the middle. Stay there, deep breath in. Open mouth breath out. 2 more. Breath in. Breath out. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Slowly bring the head up, take the roller out of the way behind you. Lower down, arms out, find Shavasana. Take a moment to make any last movements. Once you've made those movements, we'll take a little scan through the body. So first off, just wiggle the toes. And then curl the toes so you're squeezing into the feet. Let that go and flex your toes back to your knees. Let that go and then try to relax the calf muscles. The toes fall wider. Soften into the back of the knees and into the hamstrings. Squeeze the glutes one time as you breathe in, tightening up. As you exhale, just soften through the glutes, release into lower back. As the lower back softens, bring your focus to the middle of your back. Make sure the shoulder blades are releasing. Back of the shoulders melting down. So the neck starts to release, your head gets heavier. Triceps, elbows, forearms, the back of the hands, all supported by the earth. Nothing left to do but breathe slow and be still. When you decide it's time to reawaken, just be slow about it, no rush. Feel free to stay in the stillness as long as you wish. Thank you for making the time to step onto your mat this evening, for giving this time to yourself. Until we meet again, I bow before with respect, honor, and admiration for each and all of you. My soul acknowledges your soul. Namaste. Take your time, no rush at all. Hopefully you feel a little bit lighter, a bit more relaxed, ready to let go for the evening. Enjoy the rest of your nights, and I will catch you all tomorrow sometime in the evening. See y'all then.